In our last episode of Chasing Trail, the trail running world was rocked by a scandal, one we may never fully recover from. But no one has taken it harder than our very own Teddy, forced to grapple with the unthinkable, his hero at the center of an elaborate controversy. Teddy's mind has been spinning. Instead of our usual episode, we sat down with him to hear his thoughts. At first, he refused, said he needed time. But after 3 days alone in the wilderness, Teddy is back, and he's ready to talk. Because Teddy doesn't hide from controversy. He confronts it head on. This is Teddy Talks.
Do I look okay? My mom's probably gonna see this.
Teddy was right. His mom was going to see this. She was worried about his mental state and his recent disappearance into the Wharton Forest. When Teddy returned, it was clear that he still wasn't coping. Teddy wants to be brave, like the guests that come on his show.
Are we ready?
Guests not including Jim Walmsley.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
Yet.
People are saying that the child was a plant, that he was put there by Jim to stop the puma. Do you believe this?
Was it a plant? I don't know. I know what you know right now. I heard the same thing from the puma. But between Jim and the cameras, I don't know. It's not looking good.
It's suspected that air vapor running, that their cameras, the angles and then the frame rates, we're not exactly sure, but what do you think that's there? This news that Eric brought, pretty concerning.
The cameras. I don't know. I've never heard of this technology before, but the way that how fast the AI is moving. I mean, you heard it. It's probably what it is. It's probably the AIs, and then Air Vapor and Jamil are very connected. So I imagine they have those.
This chatter about Jamil and the Illuminati, do you think that has anything to do with Jim and this child?
I had suspicions of Jamil and the Illuminati the moment I saw him, if being honest. It was the hair and his look in his eyes. He was up to something big. And little did we know that it was these cameras and, creating potentially the world's greatest trail runner. It almost seems like, and it's almost as is my hero a fabrication of technology? That's how I feel right now.
So Eric LaPuma has been brave speaking out.
LaPuma's very brave.
But how deep do you think this goes? Do you think that Eric himself could be a pawn, like this is some sort of psyop?
Him coming on here and telling the people the story is incredible. I have a lot of respect for the Puma, a lot of respect, and feel so bad that he was robbed.
This is hard, This is hard.
So Little Mike, not sure where this started, but what was Mike involved in the child incident?
Little Mike, look, I don't know where that came from. It wasn't Teddy. I didn't start Little Mike. I didn't start it. And I got no beef with Mike. I just asked him to come on. I don't know what's going on. I think he did great with his FKTs. He did great, but I just had some questions.
Jim is arguably the greatest trail runner of all time. Do you think that if he's found guilty of this, that this tarnishes his reputation?
Does this tarnish Jim's career? I mean, if it's true, we don't know if it's true yet. I mean, the thing is we're not going to jump to conclusions and say that he's got this elaborate plot to. No, Jim wouldn't do that. I still believe that maybe there's something else here.
If so, how do you feel about him now with all these allegations? If this proves to be true.
Look, Jim's my hero. He's gonna stay my hero. I look, I does it hurt me? A little bit, yeah. Yeah, yeah, it hurts. Can we take a quick break? Can we take a quick break, please? I can't right now.
Teddy left the set for 3 hours. He said he needed to get snackies, but he came back.
If Jim's willing to come on and talk to you, is that going to change anything for you, or do you still see yourself being out at Western States patrolling the track for these rogue children that you speak of?
If this doesn't get solved, I have to be at Western States. I already said it. I have to be there. I have to be at the track. We'll be there at the start, drive over to the finish line, and we're gonna wait. Because when that first person's coming in, if it's Jim, I don't want to, but I gotta look for the rogue children. Somebody's got to do it. Somebody's got to do it. The combination of Jim and Hoka is unmatched. The amount of power that they wield. You combine that with these high-tech cameras. I don't know. This could tarnish the entire sport. This could tarnish the entire sport. Who else is involved?
Who else is involved, indeed? How high up does this go? Is Teddy the only one who can save Western States? Can he finally stop Jim? Or will the trail running world continue to turn a blind eye, ignoring the glaring, undeniable evidence that maybe, just maybe, some things are better left uninvestigated? Perhaps justice will prevail. Perhaps the truth will come to light. Or perhaps we've all just spent way too much time thinking about this. One thing's for sure. Until Jim Walmsley himself steps into this arena, we may never truly know what never actually happened. This has been Teddy Talks.